Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I'm uploading a video after 71 days. This is the longest break that I've taken on my YouTube channel. So I'm currently in the final year of my MCH Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery program at New Delhi. Things have gotten serious academically. I'm not able to devote much time to YouTube, and that's why the frequency has reduced so much. I have a lot more responsibilities now. I have a lot more surgeries to do and huge amount of reading that is supposed to be done this year. So I literally forgot that I have to run a YouTube channel as well. But that's what I really love about being a doctor, and if you love what you do, you don't really care about the other things that much, and you are totally engrossed in your work. Nothing else really matters. And I have been going through some personal and professional difficulties as well in the last few months, but one thing remained constant, that I feel happiest when I'm working or when I'm reading, making notes and learning something new. And all this time, one thing that has stayed with me and helped me a lot in the last couple of years has to be this iPad which I bought 3 years back, and this desk setup that I have thanks to this iPad. This has been my Makkah for the last 2 years. This is where I work, this is where I study, this is where I meditate, this is where I do all my things. This is where I'm at peace. And all this happened because I bought the iPad 3 years back, and it completely changed my life. How? Let's see. So now all my reading happens on the iPad. I have all my plastic surgery books and general surgery books on this iPad. I have a mini library of sorts on the iPad. I have most of the books that we need for plastic surgery and general surgery. I can browse all my books. I can do a quick search and find whatever term I'm looking for in all those books. Look for an important topic. It all happens in a whisker, and it's so amazing. Not just the text. When I search, it even recognizes my handwriting and searches my notes as well. Can browsing books be easier than that? I don't think so. And medical books are crazy expensive. You definitely need something like an iPad if you're a medical student. All in all, reading on the iPad is a pleasurable experience, and if you have a Mac or the Apple ecosystem, then your productivity will multiply definitely. And all this is coming from a person who did not use any single Apple product till 3 years back. iPad was my first Apple product, and this completely pulled me towards the Apple ecosystem. This was such an amazing device. Absolutely love it. So for the past 3 years, I have been making notes on my iPad only. I do not make any physical notes now. I've gotten rid of that habit completely. The major reason for that is you can search your notes. Just type in the word that you want to search. It will search your handwriting and it will search your notes. It saves a huge load of time. And when you're preparing for a competitive exam, time is everything. You want to be as quick as possible and save as much time as possible. The app that I primarily use for note taking is GoodNotes 5. I have spoken in my previous videos as well that GoodNotes 5 is the best app for note taking, I think. And the best part, GoodNotes syncs between my iPad and my Mac Mini. So whatever notes I make on the iPad, I can view it on the larger screen as well. If I make an edit on the larger screen, I will see it on my iPad as well. And universal control, where you can just slide an image or text from your screen to directly into the iPad, it is like magic. I also recently started making type notes because I have this Keychron keyboard, which is a mechanical keyboard, and I love this experience of typing on this keyboard. It makes beautiful sound, and I typed some notes as well, and it feels really good. So yeah, writing on the iPad, typing notes with this keyboard, that's how I make notes these days. Now iPad is like a portable library. I take it to work. I have all the books available all the time. I can search whenever I want. I can write whenever I want. I can read whenever I want. I attend seminars and meetings, and I have my iPad in hand. I make notes during those meetings on my iPad. Life is good. Having so much material available all the time does spoil you a little bit, and maybe it hampers your memory also because you tend to search for it all the time and you do not try to recall as much as you should. That is a disadvantage, but who's complaining? Even on night duties, I have the iPad with me. I try to document the surgeries that I do and write something about them on my iPad. Kind of a diary-like thing on my night duties where I express myself and write something. So wherever I go, I have all my books, all my notes with me all the time. I'm editing my videos on my iPad as well as on my Mac. I have an app called LumaFusion, which is designed specifically for the iPad and is one of the most popular apps for video editing on iPad, and it works on the Mac as well. So if I want a larger view, I sometimes edit on the Mac, but if I want portability, I want to edit lying on my bed, I use my iPad. It's great, it's fast. Editing on iPad has a very short learning curve as well. You can learn it in a couple of days. My iPad doesn't even have the latest M1 or M2 processors. It has the A13 Bionic chip, if I remember correctly. It does all the tasks I throw at it seamlessly without any problem. I can go on and on talking about this productivity powerhouse, and once you start using an iPad, you will have endless options and ideas. You can take your time to find your comfort zone and how you want to use this device. You really need to use it well to gain maximum from it, because it has a lot of distractions as well, so you need to be a little careful. Just make sure you do not install any social media apps on your iPad, and do not install any apps which can distract you and divert your mind from what you are actually supposed to do. Use it for creativity, use it for drawing, use it for journaling, use it for your diary, use it for note taking, use it for studying. And trust me, if you use it well, you will feel that this is the best purchase you have made. iPad has completely changed my life. I have a YouTube channel running because I use an iPad. I am completely moved to digital reading because I use an iPad. I have become faster in searching things and finding the answers because I have an iPad. I am getting better at making notes. I am getting better at typing because I have the Apple ecosystem, which happened because I have the iPad. So yes, this changed my life. So that's all for this video. I have loads and loads of studying to do this year, so the video frequency may not be as expected, but since I'm reading a lot, I can make some study with me videos, so you can look forward to them. And make sure you subscribe to stay connected. And until next time, my name is Chisel. You are watching The Tech Doctor. Namaste.